Hey everybody, it's Lolcow Nobodies Friday show, the last one of the week before the weekend off. And what a week it has been, folks. And today we are here with a guest that I want to have it on any show at any time, frankly. Someone who I work very well with, someone who I love to death, the great Demigloom. We're going to be talking about some stuff, her history in a sort of lolcow adjacent position with 4chan, as well as the incel core community. I'm sure we'll talk about some other stuff too. I'll ask her about her feelings on Boogie and Wings and stuff, so I can excuse this as a lolcow nobodies episode. But we gotta play that theme song, so let's get into it, folks. It's time for Lolcow Nobodies.
Keeps the Christ, he's got an ego so tall, but it shatters like glass when the haters call. Boogie's tears flow like a river so wide. Rostov's gone, now he's got no one to confide. Wings just sits there, dreaming of fried dreams. Buckets of chicken, yeah, that's his only scheme. Low count nobodies, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCG. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Boogie whines, he's stuck in his feels, while Wings is scheming on his next meal deal. Keem's on Twitter, throwing his fits. His tears hit harder than his YouTube hits. Tommy's mic's on, the legend takes the stage. The LQ's finest, turning every page. Long out, nobodies, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCU spree. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Lockout nobodies, we're spilling the tea. Broadcasting chaos from the LCU spree. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Lolcow Nobodies. And of course, as I said at the beginning, joined by a very special guest, Demi Gloom. What is that
Hey, how's it
sound?
going? I'm Oh, sorry, we rented our guest bedroom to a Jewish family and they're doing a circumcision right now. It should be over in a couple minutes. How you doing,
Okay,
Riley?
pretty good. How are you?
You already asked me how I'm doing. I'm pretty good.
That's gonna be the whole stream. I'm good. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. How
Yeah.
are you?
and-
Oh
So,
boy.
do we have a chat yet? Is there a chat? There were people waiting, listening to that stupid music?
Did you click on to see the theme song?
No, I didn't.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Is it an AI song?
Yes.
Let me make a real song, man. I am here. I'm here to confront you about your show's reckless and inhumane use of AI generated content.
Listen,
Generated
I
content.
got rid of that logo after episode 1, and the song is here because it's a parody of how Lolcow does it.
Oh, it's a parody of how Lolcow uses AI and how it's stupid. So it's really anti-AI.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as we're using it to fight the power, you know,
Of course.
like I kill people that kill people type shit.
Jesus Christ. Oof, okay.
Yeah, chat. Is anybody watching?
No.
Will anybody watch this?
Sometimes Redox does.
Oh.
This is a show that does better as a VOD. Like during the stream, like one or two people will be there, but like the view count usually goes up to some degree as it sits as a VOD.
Can I tweet out the link to join this live stream, to
Of
join the call?
course.
So
it's in the
like random ass
description.
Demigloom people can join and back me up here.
Of course. Back you up on what?
You know, you're gonna probably ask some pretty intimidating questions. You know,
I would never intimidate you, Demigloom.
you're sort of like the Epstein journalist of my Trump establishment here.
Is this gonna be the stream where you like politically dominate me and then break up with me? Is that is that what I've walked
Yeah,
into
this is the
secretly?
breakup screen. This is the end of Riley Evangelion.
Jesus Christ. Trying to think of where to start. I didn't plan too hard. So Demigloom, why don't you introduce yourself to anybody who might watch this later who's not familiar with you?
Who the fuck is familiar with the Riley cinematic universe?
I don't think the
Not only
viewers I don't
A,
think the
because
viewers of Lolcow Nobody's VODs are really familiar with this Riley Cinematic Universe because nothing else in the Riley Cinematic Universe gets those views. So,
huh. Okay then. Well, I am Demigloom. Um, and I am from Poland. My family come from Poland, okay? I'm from Eastern Europe my whole life, and now I do podcast with Riley and do podcast with Squeeble, who is from Ukraine, but I forgive them, okay? So I do podcast, many podcast interview a day.
every single day you're getting interviewed on
Every single
podcasts.
day I record podcast and decide if it good. If it not good, I do not upload podcast.
Squeebo are recording daily episodes and scrapping like 90% of that.
Basically, that is what is happening, but like to a smaller degree than you are imagining, my friend.
Okay, okay.
No, we're not actually recording every day.
I I think I got that.
Oh, you did?
I did.
That was too obvious.
Maybe a little.
I just wanted to sound like sincere and non-threatening,
Of course, of course.
unintimidating. Just natural in my
Damn.
element.
Can you guys tell that Demigloom's in a silly mood tonight? Because I can.
Hey, I don't know about you, man, but I'm sober till it's over. I
For
said until
real?
the stream's over.
Real question mark? Are you actually?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Nobody over your shoulder that would make it hard to say the other the opposite.
No, of course not.
Demigloom's ops are behind her with guns.
I don't have to shut the fuck up about this thing, man. This is none of your business.
I'm talking about your ops. What do you mean? The
Can we please
anti-Demigloom
talk
task
about something
force.
else? Can we please talk about something else? Did Redux join the stream, or is nobody gonna watch?
No, we have a viewer, but I think they're lurking.
Oh, hey viewer,
Hashtag
talk, man.
lurking.
Talk in the chat. Give us some material, man.
But Demigloom, when did you? Okay, so obviously the title of the stream and the text on the thumbnail, has to do with your relationship with 4chan.
Wait, hold
It's
on. I hope this thumbnail isn't too funny.
it's not.
Let me check. Okay, go on.
It's just an image from Google I found of you and text that says 4chan famous.
Okay. Oh, Demigloom reach internet micro lolcow. This is gonna be my like definitive like life story interview that people are gonna look up when I'm famous. I'm not gonna give another one like this for quite some time.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
you better believe we're gonna talk about some real shit tonight.
Exclusive scoop. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, exclusive for
So
now. Kind of how Resident Evil 4 was exclusive to the Wii.
exactly. That's what
But then they
happened.
made so much money, they're like, okay, yeah, we're getting on this PS2 shit.
That seems to happen with like a lot of games nowadays. Like I think exclusivity is like kind of over for anyone who isn't Nintendo. Because like
I
whenever
mean, aren't we gonna get Halo on PlayStation?
I think we might, and like
There's gonna
anytime a
be
PlayStation exclusive does well, it ends up on PC within like a couple months now.
usually PlayStation exclusives, yeah, just not like first party Sony shit. Like they're never
Yeah,
putting anything Little Big Planet related on PC, and I'm gonna kill myself because of it.
I don't think they're ever putting anything Little Big Planet related. Period. That's the end of the sentence.
Period on anything ever again. Even
Ever
acknowledging
again.
the franchise.
If anything, you'll get Sackboy's Big Adventure 2. That's the best you're gonna get.
Oh no. We're gonna get a spin-off based on one of the side characters from Little Big Planet 3.
Did you ever play Sackboy's Big Adventure?
No, I've never had a PS5.
Oh, well, it's on PS4. I don't know if you've had one of
Oh, it's on
those.
PS4. I've never had a PS4 either. My dad had a PS4 for a while, but like, like I had the PS3 upstairs and I would play it, but like really the PS4 was his.
Yeah, that's fair. But so tell me, where did your relationship with 4chan start? How did that end up happening? What was your history with like weird niche internet forums, and how did you become such a known figure
Man,
within them?
you know, by 2016, I was already into the Oh my God, was that Bronze Age Bussy that just joined the call? That's like one of my favorite people.
Bronze Age pussy. I said they joined the server. Maybe they're gonna join the call.
They just joined the call and left.
Oh, weird.
Anyways,
Oh, they probably thought it was an invite to the server, but it's an invite to the call specifically, and then they get kicked when they
yeah,
leave.
yeah, they joined the server while they were banging their girlfriend, and we heard like a couple seconds of like loud, passionate moaning, and like, oh shit, I'm in the call, and then left. No, that happened, dude.
Well, I
Dude, you
see.
missed the good stuff.
I tune out for half of a second, and I've missed the quality content. It's tragic.
Damn. So my relationship to 4chan, look, man, by 2016, I'm like one of those like fandom kids, I'm into like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm into like a bunch of like not niche anime, but like anime that like most like people who don't watch anime don't know about. Shit like Madoka Magica, Strawberry Panic, and a bunch of other weird like anime back then. And I was a fandom kid, and I realized that I was kind of a degenerate piece of shit. And I was edgy. I was into edgy humor. I'm into like edgy stand-up comedy. I watch like Gamer from Mars and Justin Wang on YouTube. It's like I'm just like kind of this like edgy person who's like not ashamed to be artistically obsessed with something like a show. And a lot of other people on the internet are like me, and a lot of these people are talking about they have these 4chan origin stories. They're always like, yeah, I used to go on there, but not really the kind of person I am today. But let me tell you, you guys wouldn't have survived. So I'm like, okay, I take that as a challenge. I'm like, 4chan sounds like the place for me. And I'm on 4chan, and basically a bunch of like, for some reason, when I was like 14 or no, I was like not 14, not quite at when I was 14, but when I was around right before I turned 16. Um, Basically, I let a bunch of Nazis convince me that I was ugly and I was genetically like doomed to never be able to reproduce. So I was like, okay, well, I must fulfill the prophecy of killing myself because nobody will ever hold my hand
You have to claim your
down the hallway of
sainthood,
my high school.
Demigloom.
Yeah, it was bad, and I was, hospitalized, and I got a lot of psychiatric issues that I'm not going to really dive into here, but it damaging stuff. But I was getting harassed every day by people, and for some reason, like I just kind of reveled in it. I reveled in the hatred that people had for me, and I would and I just started like fucking with people. I was like, you know what, this is like, it was really mean at first when like a couple people made like really horrible comments about me, but then when I realized like hundreds of people, once I got like hundreds of people like in on who I was, and they all had different opinions on me, from neutral to negative, and I was like, okay, this is actually kind of funny. There's like a dedicated Demigloom hate following,
Yeah,
and in a
it's
weird
like
way, I felt
any attention is attention, and when you get that amount of attention, it's like, whoa, this many people care about me. What the hell?
yeah, it's awesome. So I guess people were bullying me, but then they started bullying me harder, and then it became awesome. So now I don't really give a shit what people say about me on the internet. Like, it doesn't like deeply hurt me. Like sometimes it can piss me off if they have a good point, But normally it's just like, yeah, like I don't really care. You were literally programmed to hate me. So it's how, I can't expect myself to deprogram that out of you with one short conversation I had with Michael Knowles. But like at the time, people were like trying to beef with me all the time, telling me I was a tranny, kill myself, join the 41%, all that crazy shit. Just like this. And then like
I mean,
there are
yeah, it
also the
is
weird
4chan.
pedophile guys. There are people who would comment on my posts like they're like, I want to kill you and slobber. I want to kill you
God.
until you slobber. I don't remember what it was. Something about me like slobbering on their cock as they slit my throat and they get the last taste of my tranny rape meat or something. And I'm like, okay, why am I
God.
talking? I'm like, okay, why are
Holy
people talking
shit.
about like a lot of people were saying that shit to me and I was there was like a dedicated amount of people that were just constantly sending me that shit on the internet. And I was like 16 when this happened to me. It was pretty insane. And I don't know, man. I don't know why I stayed in that community. I guess maybe there was some sort of Stockholm syndrome. I felt like, at school I felt completely unnoticed and my family and I weren't really getting along. I didn't really feel like I had anything in life. So I would just go on the internet and argue with people all day, and they would get way more likes on Twitter than I did. Or, and eventually, it crossed over to 4chan, and I was just arguing with people all day on there. And then, I was arguing with people all day on there, but I did bond with them over some common interests, like a lot of video game references in their vernacular. There were a lot of just like a general, like, I guess, literacy of internet history, that kind of let me bond with them, even if I wasn't on good terms with them. We were able to bond a certain language. We were cut from similar cloth, despite how drastically we shifted ideologically as we grew up.
Yeah, it's like there are always going to be those things where like there are things that you grow up with culturally that exist completely separate from the kind of like internet political spectrum of horrible alt-right Nazis telling trans people like you that they want to kill them. Those same people are like the people who are really into like Resident Evil just like you are, and like sometimes
Yeah,
that will create a bonding experience.
They're into Resident Evil. They know the difference between the original Ninja Turtles comic book story and the cartoon version. Like there's shit like that. We're just
Yeah,
really into
like
like retro shit.
nerd culture shit. Like there exists plenty of left wing, right wing, whatever wing you want to call it, people within nerd culture because it's such a large sect of our population, and most of it is
Yeah.
completely separate from that sort of thing. So it is always like when you're on the internet talking about like nerd shit, like you never know what kind of person is replying if you don't know them personally. Because it's just like, yeah, they're also into Pokemon, but if I looked into them, it's like, oh, this person is kind of problematic. Uh-oh.
They don't like the Jewish Pokemon that much,
Oh
as it
no.
turns out.
They like Kirby Air Ride, but not that one specific song.
No, they love that song.
That's so funny. Why did they put that in the game?
I don't know. What was the
Most
song called? Item Bounce? In case anybody was
most
wondering,
anti-Semitic comment section in YouTube history. More
literally the
more
single most
anti-Semitic than like Nick Fuentes' chat is the Kirby Air Ride Item Bounce song comment
yeah,
sections.
and, it's just, like, this really dramatic, like, traditional, like, Yiddish music that plays in Corby Air for some reason, and it's all a bunch of people, like, blaming Kirby for what happened to Palestine, metaphorically.
This is your fault, Kirby. You did it. You flew that warp star right into that hospital.
Oh, no.
Kirby, no, stop.
You know, I want a world leader who's gonna do what Obama did for hospitals, specifically the hospital workers on strike in Kundas. If you look it up, just look up for more information, just Google Obama Kunduz hospital strike.
You never really responded during our brief conversation about Obama. Did you have any feelings on that in our secret group chat where we're planning something that will never happen?
I think Obama was a slimy politician. He was a slimy career politician. You know, there's not much more to him. I'm sure he was a nice guy, and I'm sure his heart was in the right place with a lot of the legislation he passed. But at the end of the day, man, he pulled his pants down when the Republicans wanted to fuck him.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
But I
I don't
mean,
think he ruined. I don't think he ruined the country. I don't think his presidency. I think his presidency has had dramatically positive, you know,
yeah.
repercussion leading to today.
I more mean like it was just interesting the kind of cultural difference that we discussed in that group chat where like Obama was so successfully propagandized as like this perfect guy where like I feel like most normal people didn't know the details of the more sketchy shit he was doing and he was just kind of like this nice guy who was on TV sometimes that ran the country and he achieved that image very well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like completely
I mean, he's
fascinating because it's like that was the first administration where like I had human thoughts with which to understand it.
yeah,
And then I've seen the Trump administration and the Biden administration, and I'm like, okay, now it's just like now these figures are like mocked constantly, and like there's not even like Biden, like he's not on Nickelodeon like fucking Obama was. Like all
no,
these figures have completely shifted in like how the public views them. Whereas Obama was just like this wholesome figure who we all kind of liked, unless we were like excruciatingly involved in politics and we understood everything about him. Most people
yeah,
didn't know
and
shit.
I think the current political climate of today, and what has happened since the pandemic, has pushed the next black presidency about 10 years later in the future than it needed to be.
Do you think do you think we're gonna get a black president in 2028?
No,
No?
I think Americans racism in America is just like I mean like open racism is no longer fringe. You know, it's it was once commonplace for people to be a little racist and not really talk about it and be like, yeah, but like racists have gotten so fired up, like I think racist people went from like maybe Obama would be a good president, maybe he's one of the good ones, to no, now now they're fired up. They're convinced that people of color have taken everything away from them, and they're so viciously racist that I think we race relations are worse than they were when Obama got elected.
Yeah.
Racial tension is just like, pretty pretty high right
Yeah,
now, and I
I
don't think
see it.
it's
I see it everywhere. Like any time a black person commits a crime, the entire black community is getting railed by fucking a million Twitter assholes.
yeah, dude. Twitter, I mean, Twitter is literally like Twitter has become 4chan in a way.
Yeah,
I didn't
kinda.
really stop using 4chan. I just migrated back to Twitter with the rest of 4chan.
Yeah, because Elon Musk is on 4chan, I'm sure, and he's like, I want
Yeah.
that for myself.
Taylor Swift was a 4chan user allegedly.
I've heard that theory.
Yeah.
I think I watched a Gamer from Mars video about that.
Oh yeah, so you know about the how Taylor Swift like basically somebody posted a picture of a really cute kitten on 4chan that looked a lot like Taylor Swift's new kitten and says the f- I don't remember it was like Trips gets to name the cat or whatever. I don't remember what that means. But I think it's like if their trip code is like the same as the OP or something. I don't know, man. I don't remember how 4chan works very well. I haven't been on there in a long time. But basically, whoever won the contest for the to name the kitten on 4chan, that's what Taylor Swift's like the next day revealed her kitten was named.
Oh wow.
So like Taylor Swift almost certainly was on 4chan. There are also a bunch of like I guess cryptid stories about people running into Taylor Swift on Omegle, and I think people in Taylor's corner have said that she's used Omegle before.
Man, Omegle's still gone, huh? Rip Omegle.
Nah, man, Omegle was the number one platform. It was the literally the entire world's uh sorry. It was the entire world's first choice platform to match little kids with grown men jerking off,
No, you're
and they
right.
did
It is a
nothing about it.
problem. It probably did need to be destroyed. But it's like that meme with the black guy with the gun and he's crying. Like like me when I have to kill Omegle.
Oh yeah,
There were there were so many good times.
there were so many good times, dude. Being trans, if you're a queer person, Omegle like changed your life, or at least it's like it marks like it's very reminiscent of a very particular time of your life.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've seen you making your rounds on Omegle in the past. Those were always good calls. Just watching you interact with whatever
So
random
the
people you
stream
found.
has one viewer, plus
Two
me.
now. Two now. Oh, it's you now.
No, it's me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna keep being entertaining to literally nobody. You know, they say if a
Demi,
tree falls and nobody hears it, like it didn't really
these
fall. It didn't really make
VODs
up.
get views. This is a podcast that is being
All
streamed
right,
for
all
anybody
right.
who wants to see it live, but it's a podcast at the end of the day. People will listen to it eventually. So we
Well,
need to
well,
be
alrighty
entertaining.
then. I apologize to all the pre-recorded podcast preferers or preferees.
Preferees. But I wanted to circle back to Gabriel from Mars, because I didn't want to interrupt you earlier. Um, so what's with that video he just made?
What video did he just make?
The 100. I like it. Thank you, Daz Staz. The video he just made where it's like 100 YouTubers who said the N word. 100 white YouTubers who said the N word. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that.
Why did he do this? Is he just like a big Karen now? Because like this is gonna be the
No,
root forever. This video is
no,
going to be the rubric for problematic
he's
YouTubers.
trolling the libs. He's trolling the
He's
libs.
trolling the libs. Okay.
Yeah, it's really just like 100 most epic white usages of the N-word. That's what the video is.
No, but I think it's fun. But also just like the way that it's framed. Like I think maybe unintentionally on his part, this is now going to be like the rubric for problematic YouTubers not getting jobs, right? Like they're gonna look into this YouTuber, they're gonna find top 100 white YouTubers who have said the N word, and they're not gonna
Hey
give them
man,
this
I think
job.
I think we really need to settle. I think we really need to get comfortable with the fact that you say some racist shit on the internet, it's gonna come back to haunt you. You know, we really need to. You know, we're gonna have to sacrifice a few people for everyone to realize that that's not okay to do.
What's
And
up?
people don't want you representing their fucking company. If you're I would say being against discrimination or mistreatment of people on the basis of their skin color is something that should be considered like a universal ethic. Like you don't steal, you don't hurt people, and you don't do that. You don't be a racist piece of shit to people. I think it's a basic ethic that we should abide in society, and I think we should treat people who are racist publicly, or people who are racist, people who we can catch being racist. I think need to be humbled by the consequences, just as if they were caught hitting people or stealing. I see it as an equal moral offense.
Thank goodness I own my own businesses. LOL. True Rock Talk Live. Welcome to the show.
Hey, we got a viewer.
We do. We got a couple.
Who's Rock Talk Live?
He is a podcast man from YouTube who I met in another stream who's been popping in lately.
Oh, cool. What's poppin', man? Welcome to the most boring fucking podcast in the world.
Demigloom, are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you. Come on, Rock Talk Live sounds like a cool guy. He's your number one chatter?
I guess technically.
Or maybe I misjudged the show. You got some tier 3 subs around here.
Wait, no, that's not a tier 3 sub. It's there's
I
this
know.
yeah,
Just
okay. I didn't know if you
to
knew
come
about
off.
YouTube's dumb new experience system because it is a relatively new thing.
What are these YouTube default emojis? They did not cook.
No, not even a little did they cook.
I didn't realize diversity meant purple. You spelled Riley wrong.
Riley
Not
does a good job. He's a
really.
good kid. Thank
No,
you, Rock
really. Don't
95.
get in the water.
Can we? So I assume Dark Sapo was from 4chan, right? Can we have the Dark Sapo segment real quick? Can we talk
So dark.
about
Okay, dark stuff.
that guy?
Dark stuff. Can you pull up a video?
Yeah, if you want to send me a link, we can watch videos. I do that on the show all the
Yeah.
time.
All right, I'm pulling up a link. Essentially, I was getting harassed every day by some guy in the fucking incel community. He was trying to convince me to. I was a child too. He was he was trying to recruit me to commit a mass shooting and then kill myself for the white race, which is really interesting because he is uh both by blood and by homeland Thai, Taiwanese. Not Thai, my apologies. He's Taiwanese. I'm like, why are you doing this for the white race? You're not even white. And he just would talk to me like a villain, you know, like I needed to kill people for the white race, and I kind of felt bad for him, and I also kind of thought he was funny. I kind of just like poked the fire a little bit because I just wanted him to keep fucking with me, you know, get him on podcasts and shit because it was entertaining. But it was actually really disturbing. He kept on proclaiming that he was gonna do it soon, which meant like he was gonna commit a mass shooting, and then kill himself. And he said he wanted to like kill his parents first, and like it was really just some like depressing shit.
Does Dark Sapo live in the U.S. or does he live in Vietnam? Do you know?
Taiwan, jackass.
Sorry, I misremembered what you said. Taiwan.
Riley's like,
I
it's all Greek to me.
I literally thought you said Vietnam. My bad. Taiwan.
No, Taiwanese, not Vietnamese. They
So is
look
he?
like totally different,
Does
bro.
he live? I don't know what he. I'm not talking about what he looks like. I barely remember what he looks like. I've seen his face like
He lives
twice.
in Taiwan. He
Okay.
kept calling himself Taiwan's biggest threat.
Report that idiot if he was saying that. The problem is he was in Taiwan. That's why I was about to ask, like, why did you report him? But it's because he's in Taiwan and not the United States.
Yeah, how am I going to contact the authorities?
The
I'm
Taiwanese
gonna have to
government.
contact the Taiwan's FBI. I'm gonna have to contact the TBI and get a translator just about some guy who's saying stupid shit on the internet. But anyways, can you play the video?
Did you send the video?
I'm sending it right now. Wait, if I DM it to you, is it gonna pull up your DMs?
No, I'm not screen sharing Discord.
Okay. All right, put that shit on the stream.
Is there any visuals to this, or
That's
is it just black and sound?
just black and sound.
Okay, so I'll just play
And
the audio then.
this was his message to me specifically, and he's encouraging me to kill people.
This is a message to Demigloom by Dark Sapo Archive. Somebody felt the need to archive the works of this individual.
Gloom. It's either suffering for 40 years, while slaving for 40 years, or ending this miserable torture, like Motherwell said. Trust me. A message to OK Gloomer. It's your choice. The rope beckons it.
The laugh.
You're still
Yeah.
a feminist? You're still a blue pillar?
I hope that was your impression of his laugh.
Was.
How can you still be blue pilled or feminist when you look like this? It's
That's my I want to rewind it for a minute. That's my favorite quote.
pilled or feminist when you look like this.
Which one was
How
it? The
can you
feminist
still
one?
No, you're still a brew pillar.
Yeah. A blue pillar. You're still a feminist. You're still a blue
How
pillar.
can you still be blue pilled or feminist?
Could you be
when
blue
look
pilled or
like
feminist
this?
when you look like this?
It's over for your true self.
Brew cell.
Stop coping and stop doing
Don
it.
Revy Jr.
Stop coping and start doing it.
Are you looking at his other videos?
Oh, he said that all in this video you sent me.
Oh.
That voice would blue pill the hell out of me. Real Daz Daz. Are there other videos? What other Dark Sapo videos are there? a
If you're gonna keep
message.
watching them, please screen share them to me.
You're right. There's only 5 videos on this channel. I feel like we have to watch them all. They're only a minute long each.
No, no, no. Most of them are just really boring. He's just like mumbling, and you can't really
Okay,
understand him.
fair enough. Is there another good one on here? It,
Uh,
the
is there one called
rebellion
"The
hath
Rebellion Hath"?
begun.
Play that one, yeah.
The Ensel Rebellion has finally begun. We will overthrow them. It It has begun. Hypergamy will soon.
It's off. He doesn't finish.
Hypergamy will soon end. You know
Every
what
single virgin
hypergamy is?
here, please let me hear the time of mass retribution is finally here. I'm sorry, what?
Do you know what hypergamy is?
Hyperbole?
Yeah, hypergamy.
Hypergamy. No.
It's spelled like hypergamy.
What is that?
It's like essentially this basically like pseudoscience conspiracy theory that women have more sex than men. And that women are all basically like people will say like look up her hypergamy. All women are whores and deserve to be killed, and science agrees with me. I'm like, okay, man. Like, why are there like this is how like half the country
The
thinks about
science of
people.
all women being whores.
Like, this is how like I feel like this is how half of Americans feel about women. Like half of American men probably feel that way about women. Like, yeah, women are whores. I want to rape and behead them indiscriminately. Like, I feel like there's a lot of
I feel
men
like
that think
there's a
that way.
sect of the first part that doesn't believe in the second part. I don't know if you can generalize both of those together.
Either way, man, they're just two layers of the same rotting problem.
But I feel like there are degrees to any problem, and there's a difference between I just don't care for women and I want women dead. I think there's a very strong difference between those two things.
Okay, there's a very strong difference, sure, but that's like saying there's a very strong difference between one Holocaust and 40 Holocausts.
That's a little.
There, it's so you think it's fine? Like you just want to hang out with people who are like, yeah, women suck, fuck women.
I mean, not really, but like I also don't
Like it
think
doesn't
that
really
they
bother
should.
you. Like
I
you
don't
don't
think
think
they
like
should be
you don't
held
think
in
it's
the
really.
same like horrific regard that somebody who wants women raped and killed should be.
I'm not saying the same horrific regard, but I'm saying it's still horrific.
Fair
It's
enough.
still pretty horrific to hate women in this society. To hate women in this society almost certainly means you don't respect their consent. If you don't respect them in any way, really. I mean, it's a huge fucking problem. It's a deeply ingrained cultural issue that we have with men. It's a mix of nature and nurture. For one reason or another, we have this huge problem, and it's not innate to humanity. So we need to figure out how to knock it the fuck off and hold people accountable who are still perpetrating the things that uphold this bullshit.
That's fair enough. I understand where you're coming from there. It just seems like
I'm not saying everybody who makes a women belong in the kitchen joke to their grandson deserves to be put behind bars, but god damn it, somebody could slap the shit out of that old man.
I think it is good. Some women are like that, especially the 5 inch got the 5 inch 5 feet. I'm
What?
imagining a 5 inch goth girl. The 5 foot goth chick I got coming over tomorrow night. Her and I are gonna have some fun. I don't know exactly what you mean by that.
Why is this guy bragging that he's gonna fuck a goth girl? Really? You never?
So,
Yeah. I mean, congratulations, man. I hope you respect her.
feel it.
You know, and be safe. You can never be
True.
too safe.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta
just
be.
weird to brag about. It's just weird to brag about like a characteristic of your sex partner in a YouTube live stream chat. That's all.
Do you think that's weird?
Yeah, it's a little bit odd.
Okay,
I
fair
don't just
enough.
like comment on people's YouTube videos. Sup, dudes? My girlfriend has killer boobs. Like, what is this shit?
Because she is fun. Fair. I'm sure she is.
How would you feel, Riley, if one of your female friends just commented on your YouTube video like, Oh my god, I love my boyfriend's 12-inch dick so much. Me yummy for his cummy.
I would laugh about
Like
it
how
and then move on and not be upset in any way.
that wouldn't be a little bit TMI for you?
I mean, it's TMI, but like, it's also funny.
Yeah, I guess. Who is Naztaz?
I don't know.
Nazstaz.
I thought they were one of yours. I'm gonna be real with you.
It might be one of
Might
mine. I don't
might
know all of
might be a
mine.
new viewer.
Nazstaz, you seem cool. Oh, you have a playlist for Oklahoma rap?
Hell yeah,
That's fucking
that's
awesome.
definitely one of yours.
But nobody cares. Like none of the hip hop people fuck with me.
I think they all fuck with you. I think you're the queen of hip hop. That's what I think.
Trust me, I am not invited to the cookout this year.
She's an honest chick, if one said it. I like honest women and people as opposed to pretending to be what people are now. What do you mean by that? Elaborate. What are they pretending to be?
Oh, forgive them. It's September 19th, which means they're 2 weeks into Philosophy 101. So they're going to be talking like that for a while.
Really funny. Me and my dad have talked to my new phone number twice, and he still doesn't understand I have a new phone number. I'm still getting emails about
Yeah.
him calling my Google Voice number.
You had a Google Voice. That's how broke you are, dude.
I
You're rich.
was.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, you could just call my Google Voice when I'm at home and I have the on the Wi-Fi.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, you can only call me when I'm
the
on
only places I
Wi-Fi.
ever really went were home and work. Both places I had Wi-Fi, so I was like, yeah, let's give them this number. That should work
No, can I
for a
tell you
while.
two things that should be completely socially eradicated?
What?
Regular phone service, okay? Mobile data can accomplish everything regular phone service can. Fuck regular phone service. I don't give a shit
Wait, what's the
about
difference
grandmas and
between
their Obama
regular
phones.
phone service? Oh,
And mobile data. Because mobile data between like two Samsungs or two iPhones already has a fancier messaging app. You know what I mean?
yeah, but not like crossing with each other.
No, not
There's no
necessarily, but like
crossplay on the
either
messages.
way, either way, a lot of people just send their regular text through the regular texting app. Like that's straight up what it is. And also, you could use Facebook Messenger. That's way better than just calling phone numbers. Either way, um, if we're gonna keep phone numbers, we could surely keep. I think they're a useful way to categorize things. So I think we should keep phone numbers, but just have people call through mobile data and have like, you know how the microphone always sounds like complete shit on the regular phone app? It's because it's
Yeah.
through phone service. It sucks. It always sounds way better on like Facebook Messenger call or like Apple FaceTime.
That's true.
So fuck
You're
that. And
right. What
also,
the fuck? How have they not fixed this like 10 years ago?
just get rid of it. Give
Yeah.
everyone mobile data. Why am I paying so much money to have this obsolete texting service? We need to force the world to move forward. My God. Anyways, also the other thing, cable TV, man. It's completely obsolete. It's way more expensive than subscribing to a couple streaming services, which would get you way more on-demand entertainment than anything enjoyable on the fucking their cable box which they also force you to buy hundreds of channels that you don't need for
Yeah,
just because
that's the
everything's in
thing
a
is
fucking
like I
packet.
do kind of enjoy like cable TV from an aesthetic standpoint, but it's been so destroyed like financially that they have to charge like ridiculous prices and it's just like unreasonable. Like if we could get cable TV back to a point where it was affordable, I might even consider having it, but it's just
Which brings me
astronomical.
Which brings me to my genius trillion quadbillion drillion dollar idea. Cable mode on your favorite streaming service. It's just a mode where you put it on and then it's just like in the middle of random shit. And you can just like change the channel.
That exists. That's out there.
For what
Tu-
streaming service?
I think Tubi has that.
Yeah,
Uh,
No, Tubi is broadcasting just old recordings of TV broadcasts. It's different. It's not like an on-demand streaming thing.
no, it is.
No, they have on-demand streaming, but I'm saying like the live TV feature is just like old TV recordings.
Yeah. Oh, so
It's
you're
not like
saying
it just
like with
shuffles
like
through.
new stuff on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying like you could do like a Netflix cable feature where you just like, put it on and then it's just like, maybe different genres on different channels, you know what I mean? And then and if you like the show you're watching, you can like just watch this, start from season 1 of it.
Tubi and
Like just like a
HBO
flick through
says
channels.
Nastaz. YouTube TV says Violet. Hi, Violet. Violet, you should call in if you're free.
Violet should call in. Violet is cool.
But yeah, no, yeah, that is a good idea because it's just like it's the only appeal at this point is aesthetic, and it's just not worth the money.
Yeah, no, it's like something like the cheapest cable is usually like 240 something dollars a month. It's like
What
why are
was
you
that?
paying that
What was
much
that
money a month?
service? Is it Sling? That service where it's like it's cable, but you buy it per channel, and you don't have to buy like channel packs.
Yeah, that's Sling, I think.
Yeah, that's good. That's
That's something that
cool.
was very useful for a very particular period in time, though.
Yeah.
Because like, what TV channel do you really like? Are you gonna what? Like, there's like, because like, are you telling me there are young people, like people our age, like people say, like, 18 to 27, people 18 to 27. Do you think we need to watch like? There's enough network television shows that we like that it's worth it for us to even buy a whole cable channel? We likely like one or two shows that are on cable and they come out on Hulu the next day. So
Yeah,
it's just really fucking pointless. It's dead and we just need to kill it.
it's true. I don't know why I'm gunning for it so hard. I haven't had it since fucking 2015.
So I feel like I've successfully convinced you that regular phone service and cable TV suck.
Yeah, I didn't quite clock the difference between phone service and mobile data, but when you pointed out the shit about the sound, I'm like, oh yeah, that is a
Yeah.
thing. That's fucking stupid, actually.
Yo, what up?
Hello.
Hi, Violet.
The problem with cable, or I guess the problem with streaming services, is that there's like 500 of them.
That's true. But Violet, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Did you listen to my rant about how cable sucks?
I did, yeah.
Did I sound like an idiot when I talk?
What do you mean, did you sound like an idiot?
Like, like did I sound like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about and I was being pseudo intellectual?
Much
A
like
little bit.
radio, it's not gonna just die. It's
A little
going
bit,
to
okay.
evolve. Well, it already
I'm trying
has.
really hard not to come off that way on podcasts lately.
Well, Nastas, much like radio has kind of evolved into like podcasts. Like I think
Yeah,
cable TV has
exactly.
already evolved into streaming services. That's the evolution. Cable TV is going to
See,
die because it's a obsolete form of what streaming services are now. They're the podcast of television, where, whereas TV is the radio.
I mean, it
see
is,
what I
like, I don't think it is obsolete, though.
You don't think so?
I just don't think there's anyone in their right mind who could think that cable like a cable package is ever a better deal than getting a couple streaming services.
I don't know. Well, depending on how many streaming
Unless you
services you
really
pay
fucking
for,
like
it's
Chicago
cheaper, right?
Fire. You really like Chicago Fire and seeing Family Guy a day early, then sure.
I don't know.
I
If
gotta
you
see
watch, like,
Family
a
Guy
decent
right when
amount
it
of
premieres, bro. I gotta see it.
Yeah.
What's
I gotta
if
Peter
be in
up
it's,
the
to
like,
loud chat
today?
variety
room.
TV, like, if it's like a big variety, then, like, I don't know, I could see an argument for cable. It's like, oh, okay, now I gotta subscribe to Hulu and Disney Plus and fucking Netflix, and I gotta subscribe to Paramount, and I gotta subscribe to this.
All right, fine. I'm gonna reveal my true power level, okay? My choice of how I consume media or how I can get my television is not actually streaming. It is
It's
not
pirating,
actually cable.
Piracy.
It's piracy. Yeah,
it's,
just
and,
pirate
It's
everything, dude. It's
crimes.
and
literally,
that's real.
it's free. Everything is free.
No, I can't argue with you on that.
It's just the
free.
most
Everything is
convenient
free
you
until
can
all
get
the
everything.
companies like lobby together and a bunch of people get like arrested, and and then it's over.
Oh yeah, then you'll need a VPN to get access to it.
I guess.
Look, we've seen those Ukrainian POW videos, man. No matter how hard the government doesn't want you to see something,
That is true.
we'll find it.
Yes, but the American government is a fantastic government. We have a fantastic president.
We love it. It's great all the
I love the
time.
administration, honestly. I never feel like I'm in the crosshairs of it.
No, I would never say anything bad
And
about our
it's not
president.
opposite day.
No. I don't want to get I don't want this channel to get deleted. Given what happened to Jimmy Kimmel, it's only a matter of time before they're like, YouTube can no longer criticize me.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get called like retarded and victory lapped for this by Demigloom specifically. And
Okay.
I really tried to say it to Tommy C earlier, but he was too incumbent in it all to take any
Wait, were you
calls.
talking to Tommy C earlier?
I've called into his show before, and I was trying to call in tonight, but he was just so engaged in the conversation that they went for 2 hours, and then he didn't take calls.
Oh.
But so the thing with Kimmel is like, so for years I've been in this weird position where like politically I am extremely left wing, but I value free speech so deeply that when these cancel culture events happen, like when right wing figures get canceled off of like YouTube's or off of television, like I'm part of that fight, and I'm like, that's not cool, that's not right. Freedom of
Hey man,
speech, this is bullshit.
I accept
Uh,
I believe in the First Amendment as much as you do. The only difference between us is I also believe in the Second Amendment.
No, you're not allowed to say that. They're gonna kill
Yeah,
me.
I'll say it, man. I'm ready to say it, dude.
They're gonna kill me, Demigloom. Don't say it.
Why are they gonna kill you? Is Arcane gonna kill you
Because
for platforming
I'm
me?
the only face on their stream right now. You're just a voice. I'm the face that they're associating with all of this.
Oh.
And the official outlook of this stream, the official opinion, is that we support the Second Amendment.
We do in fact support the Second Amendment, but not in the context that you're trying to imply. But
Whoa, I don't
No,
know
I'm
what
not
kind of
gonna imply
implication you're
anything.
trying to make.
Yeah, I think Riley is glad Charlie Kirk died and is blaming it
I'm
on me.
I'm very much not glad Charlie Kirk died. That was a fucking tragedy.
Is that what Riley said?
That video is sticking in my head forever.
All right, for real, I don't look. I'm not really glad that it happened, but it is funny.
I don't think it's funny. I
It's
think some
funny.
funny
Come
things have
on.
come out of it, but I don't think it's funny.
If you've ever laughed at a fucking George Floyd meme in your life, you do not get to, you know, you cannot tell me that the Charlie Kirk thing isn't
So the
funny. Sorry,
difference
that
is
was
I
for
have laughed at
Republican
Charlie
Twitter.
Kirk memes, but I've laughed at like Charlie Kirk jokes, not just haha he died, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like you have to there has to be some level of like artistry to it where it's not just that guy died, that's fucking cool. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's not interesting or cool. That's you can say it because you can say anything, but I don't like it. I
It's
personally
your
dislike
God-given
it.
right to say it.
Yeah. But
Look, man, I
regardless,
think it's funny. I think it's funny.
so I fight against
My friend,
these.
my lesbian friend tweeted out, she was like, not, she quote tweeted the video of like blood gushing out of his neck, and she was like, not gonna lie, my period looks like that on day 2. I thought that was funny.
I just don't. I think joking about the specific circumstances of the death is like a little bit rough. Just because, like, I feel like a lot
Oh
of the internet
boy.
has been desensitized
Mister, we
to
can joke about everything when a Republican
no, no,
guy
no,
gets
no, no, no,
shot.
no, 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 no. You can. It just makes me personally uncomfortable.
All right, man.
But
I'm
it's
glad to know where your priorities are.
But I do think Riley's consistent on it. I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
he
fair.
laughs either way.
I just
That's
like
fair.
I watched a man lose a fucking gallon of blood in 1 second as it spurted out of his neck in an audience of thousands. A man who like has a wife and kids at home who are also gonna see this video.
I
Like
don't know, man. I
it's
just kind of watched it like I watched the end of the Joker movie, man.
but it's real though. It happened in real life.
I am literally the Joker.
It's also like I've seen a million
Also,
videos like that already, so it's
Yeah, that's
like
the thing. I feel like a lot of people have just become desensitized to gore. Whereas me, I'm like, this is gonna sit with me. for months. I'm gonna close my eyes trying to fall asleep, and I'm gonna see fucking Charlie Kirk dying because it's so gruesome to me.
No, I think the with the Charlie Kirk thing, it's like something, I don't know.
It's just fine because he had opposite
Yeah.
opinions.
No, no, no. I think with the fuck, I had something I wanted to say. He did once say that in order for to be he's saying in justifying being like an
Oh
extremist
my god. Are you
Second
about to make the
Amendment
quote
guy.
that I've seen 10 billion people make about this?
Yeah, it's
The one
true.
that
He said
Squeebo
some gun
replied to
deaths
me
are
with on Twitter?
necessary. The one that he said some gun deaths are necessary for the Second Amendment. And I'm like, well, I can't help but see a little bit of irony there, considering you were one of the gun deaths.
Yeah, I
And why is
mean,
nobody talking about the kids that got lynched yesterday?
oh.
Why do we still give a fuck about that Republican asshole who
Didn't a
breathed
school
and
shooting
ate
happen the
shit for
same
his whole
day
life?
as Charlie Kirk? Like 9 children died or some shit like that. Like
Yeah,
we don't give a
another
Really?
fuck about
school
that.
shooting happened.
What
At
the
but the
fuck?
real school shooting,
It was like
basically
the same day.
Charlie Kirk's life was more easy to exploit to a MAGA audience than the deaths of children that day. So
I genuinely did not know that. Jesus Christ.
wait, Violet, do you know about Tom McDonald, the rapper?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, isn't he like
Did
number
you
2
see his
right now
Charlie Kirk
trending?
song?
I haven't listened to it, no, but I saw it was number
Oh,
2
it's
trending
so
on
bad.
Spotify.
He's like, "Dear Charlie, without you, there's a hurt in my heart," or something like that. And he also said like the woke are the real terrorists in the song. And I'm like, okay, you're just calling for civil war. That's cool.
Yeah, Antifa is a terrorist organization.
Yeah, we're the
I didn't
only
even know they were an
terrorist organization in
organization.
America. Yeah, me neither. Apparently, we really organized. The left's all about organizing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
famously.
All right, let me finish the point I started making 5 minutes ago, and then we went on several different paths. So I participate in all these wars against cancel culture, like alongside people who have right-wing politics, and I respect them for fighting for free speech. And then free speech kind of starts to come back a little bit, and I'm like, this is good. Less people are getting canceled per capita. We're in a good position. And then Jimmy Kimmel gets canceled for what he said on his show, which wasn't even like, I'm glad he died, fuck him. It was just like speculating about the political nature of the shooter. And
He's
he
He didn't even do
speculating the
that.
political nature of the shooter, and he criticized the Trump administration for exploiting his death.
Yeah, exactly. That's all he did, and he lost his show, he lost his career, and that's bullshit. That's cancel culture, just like any of this other shit was cancel culture. Just like fucking name a fucking conservative guy who lost his YouTube channel, fucking Dick Masterson, fucking any of those people, Ethan Ralph. Who else got kicked off of YouTube? Medicare's still on there somehow. Just who else got kicked?
Medicare's still on YouTube. What?
Yes.
His original channel?
I don't know if it's his original channel, but I know he's on YouTube. But and I fought alongside all of these people, and then all of a sudden I see them going like, haha, fuck you, this is what you get. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, what is this? Right? Because we're finally getting to a better spot where less people are getting canceled per capita. I want cancel culture to end. That is my goal. I want it to cease. So when the same people who I thought were on the same page about that are celebrating the cancellation of somebody just because he's not on their team, I'm like, this, it's blowing my mind. It's like no one has any principles at all.
Well,
Ever.
no, because these free
Everyone's
speech
retarded
warriors,
but me, as it turns out.
the free speech warriors only care if it's a private company making a PR decision, but when the government steps in and puts pressure on someone, that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Riley. Clearly, me and Violet are operating at a higher cognitive level than you. So I'm just gonna put this in a language you can understand. Okay.
Okay.
I am Sofa King Weetod id. I am Sofa King Weetod id. Did you get that?
Yes, I understand what you're implying,
All right.
but
Yeah,
it's
I saw Dick's tweet about it, and I was like,
that's correct, dude.
that's far for him.
Dick's shift. it's been this entire administration where Dick has just like fully jumped on the fascism train, and like it's getting worse and
Yeah.
worse.
Dick is basically just a Nazi now. I mean,
Yeah. And I mean, I've said from the beginning, like, I don't like Dick. So, I mean,
yeah, I mean, he's not a good guy.
yeah,
They don't
the
call
true
him
colors
Nice
just come out.
Masterson.
Just it.
So true.
Having this conversation when I have the fucking TDS Discord tag next to my name.
I was just looking at that and thinking about it.
Am I in the Discord server? The Dick
No,
Show?
no, you might be in the free one, but this is for the Patreon one.
No, I was in the Patreon one at one point.
Hmm. I think it's one of those servers that will like delete you from talking if you don't have an active subscription.
Am I still in the Asterios server?
Is there
That doesn't
still an
really
Asterio
exist.
server? Yeah.
I don't know. I've been looking for it. I thought I just got kicked
There,
out.
there's the SMP server, which SMP left recently. I guess the Cameron Clark server.
Yeah.
What happened?
Or the
What
Beth
happened to
server,
Asterios?
really.
I can't imagine he had the good ending.
Who?
Sir No Pants?
Asterios.
Or
Oh,
Asterios?
Asterios.
He did
He's
have the
doing
good
okay.
ending. He married Sriracha. It was a beautiful ceremony that he posted a video of. He's still doing
Is he
his
writing for a living now?
podcast for
What is he doing for
fun.
money?
He has a job. He has like a real job. He hasn't given details about it because why would you? But he has a real job.
Yeah, you're Asterios Kokonos of the most alt-right podcast in the world fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sirius really got out of that crowd quite effectively. And like
Yeah, no,
it's
he was like
selfishly
he did.
unfortunate for me because I enjoyed his dynamics with people like Dick Masterson and Bubky Jones. But it's probably very healthy and good for him. So
I would love to see him on like Wheel of Cursed Meals or something.
yeah, I'd like to see him return to the Bubky world in any way, really.
But no, Asterios kept making Discord servers and then kept nuking them because people would say the N word.
Didn't he nuke one because
Really?
like I remember there was like an incident where like Sriracha did a bit on an episode of the Loudest Podcast where she like verbosely was like going on a rant about how you'll never see her feet no matter how much you want to. And then somebody found a picture with her feet on Instagram and posted it in the server,
I
and
think that was a nuke,
that
yeah.
somehow drove the Stereos to delete the entire server.
Dude, literally nobody's watching the Loudest podcast anymore, though.
Well, you don't know the like the audio platform numbers, to be fair. You just have YouTube to go off of.
Right, but the YouTube numbers are so low.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. It's like it's like a small community. I think Asterios is okay with that. He makes
They're
his
cute. They're a cute married couple too.
yeah. I think they've won. I think it really is the good ending where it's just like they're cashing in like $1,500 a month on Patreon as extra income. They're doing a silly little podcast together as a couple and making like wholesome liberal comedy.
Yeah.
And that he's won basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they both have like corporate jobs as well, so like they're doing fine financially as well. So I mean,
Yeah, they got like a I don't know if it's an apartment or a house, but like they got like a nice place. Like they moved out of the city and into like the country of New York, and now they just have this like nice little place, and they're living together. They're married. It's really sweet.
That's awesome.
But I want him to come back to my alt right comedy shows selfishly.
I don't think Monkey Jones is alt-right. I think he's alt-right adjacent.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, what about those
What you gonna
burritos
say,
with the lime in them?
bro? Don't talk to me about the Doritos with the lime in them.
I said burritos. They make lime Doritos?
Oh,
yes,
I've
they
had
definitely
yeah,
make
I've
lime
had like
burritos.
chili lime Doritos. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I'm pretty sure they also have like hot lime.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah, flaming hot limon.
That's pretty cool. Do you guys like Takis?
yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
What do you mean they're all right? They're incredible.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
dare
they're
you?
okay. I don't know.
Do you like
I
hot
can't like.
Cheetos better than Takis?
No, I like Takis better than hot Cheetos for sure.
Okay, that's good. Violet, how old are you again?
26.
26? Jesus
What was
Christ.
that? Why'd you say it so incredulously?
Jesus
26?
fucking
Ew,
Christ.
gross.
Oh, 26? My God. No, I keep forgetting that you're like, you're so much older.
I mean, she soups herself to the lows of like me and Mo Diggity, so it's hard to. It's easy
Yeah.
to assume that she's younger and more naive.
No, who's the director that made like Ken Park?
Fuck is Ken Park?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, no, he also made the movie Kids.
Okay, this is definitely
Oh,
going to some sort of joke.
no, Larry Clark. He was like this like film director and he had like a midlife crisis at his 40s and he started like skateboarding with preteens. And then you just listen to them talk about their dark lives and that's what his movies are inspired by.
Is this? Are you comparing me to this person, or what is happening here?
Yeah, a little bit.
They started skating with preteens. I don't think I skate with preteens. I think I'm good actually.
People who act like
Eh,
preteens, like Mo Diggity.
That's
yeah.
true. Mo Diggity is probably the most childish person I speak to. Yeah.
Did you hear about
He
Mo?
is
You,
cool.
you might notice that Mo Diggity's no longer a mod in the server when he was an admin for many years.
What happened?
He this it's been an ongoing war where Mo Diggity has been has been fighting with Harry Otter and trying to convince me that Harry Otter is not my friend. It is a dangerous individual that I need to get away from.
I think Mo has said
And
the
Wait,
words. He's gonna be a school shooter. Stay away
yeah,
from him.
wait, is Mo just really worked up about the hate mail that Ariana is sending him?
yeah,
And telling you and trying to get you to exile him from your community?
that's the case. And then we were trying to set up a debate between Mo and Harry Otter. And I didn't think about it at the time, but Harry Otter was talking in Ilmapar instead of my regular server. I didn't think about it that day, but then it happened again. He started like talking regularly in Ilmapar, and I'm like, why the fuck is he talking in Ilmapar? So I went to my server to tag him and ask him, and I realized he wasn't there anymore. And I, went to the audit log, and guess what happened? Most Side
What?
Gaming banned Harry Otter.
Was this
Oh
the
no.
origination of the Atmo kill yourself, or
No,
was this after?
no, this was long after. This was recent. But man, yeah, he's banned him. Didn't say anything to me. I didn't realize for like, I don't know if it was 2 days or like a week and 2 days, because Discord said last Tuesday. So
One sec.
I don't know if that meant the Tuesday before or like this Tuesday. But he got banned. I unbanned him and unmodded Mo, because like we had an argument on stream like just like prior to that where he was trying to say his shit and I'm like, dude, Harry Otter is my friend. I like him. I've known him for years. I'm cool with him. I'm not getting rid of him. Fuck off. And then he goes and gets rid of him without my knowledge or permission. So yeah, I've stripped
Nice.
him of any power he has in my server. I'm sure we'll be talking about it on the next MoCast, so this won't be the last time Violet has to hear about it. uh, and it's just silly. He gets too worked up about things.
Yeah.
He's too man babyish sometimes, and I want to get it. I want to stop him so bad. Like I literally feel I make this comparison all the time, and it's because I have equivalent emotional feelings about it. It's just that one is social and the other is parasocial. He's Vito. He's fucking Vito. He
Yeah.
spins out about people who make fun of him and are mean to him, and then acts like that's totally valid and fine to do. And if you try to call him on it, and he will call other people for the same thing. We shit talk Vito all the time, and then I try to make the comparison where I'm like, isn't the way you treat Redox and Harry Otter pretty similar to the way like Vito treats Riley and Schizo Sean? And he's always like, no, because they're funny and Redox and Harry Otter aren't. It's always like stupid
Yeah.
circular reasoning that's like completely
Yeah.
bullshit, and I think even he knows it. And he just like he refuses to acknowledge that he's done anything wrong at any
I
time.
think Mo rationalizes it in his brain as like, oh well, Riley's just trying to rage bait me now.
Which I'm not. I'm being 100% serious. I like these people. They're my friend. I like trolls. And that seems to be a pretty consistent like position in people who are in the communities where I met Mo. And he does like some trolls, but if a troll is too mean to him, suddenly trolling is bad. Like this mother, you want to know this motherfucker unironically said to me? I still can't believe this. This might be the most cope thing Mo has ever said to me when we had this argument. Um, he was saying like Redox is just a troll, and I'm like, you like trolls, and this motherfucker asked me the question, name one troll that I like.
You want to list in alphabetical or chronological order, my friend?
Like what? And then I immediately said Riley, and then he made some like completely unrelated argument about Riley. First, he like obtusely thought I was talking about myself, and then I said no, the other Riley, and he made some unrelated point about him and was like, "What are you talking about Riley for?" And I'm like, "You said to name one troll that you liked. I said Riley," and he's like, "Oh, I guess you got me there." It's just I hope he fixes his behavior at some point because I don't want our working relationship to be in jeopardy. Because like,
Hey, maybe when he dies, you'll get a second chance at not blowing an inheritance.
thankfully I already have a second chance at that. But
Nice.
man, I want him to calm down. I want everybody to be friends. I want all of my friends to be friends, and I want to be friends with all of my friends' friends, and that will never happen again. There's too much in drama.
Yeah, did you watch Demi? Did you watch the I don't know if you listened to Detour Ahead. We had the MoCast breakup call.
Yeah, that was
Oh
good.
yeah,
Yeah, she edited that.
yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
edited
yeah.
Detour Ahead. I just got
Yeah.
fired from that job, but
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for that one. It's like a 2.5 hour.
Mo reading a comment and getting mad and malding.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was hilarious. I was thoroughly entertained, and I was like I was trying to convince Riley to get Mo and Harry Otter on a podcast together.
Which he has agreed to now. We just have to figure out the terms. Although I don't know. I bet he'll unagree to it now because he's gonna be pissed that I unmodded him from my server because he banned Harry Otter.
Why does he
But
care about the Riley Cord mod?
I don't know if he does or not, but I have a feeling. Knowing Mo, I know how to predict Mo, okay? I know Mo like the back of my hand. I've been working with Mo for fucking 5 years now. I know him. I have a feeling
Did
he's
you
gonna
guys
have
make
a
a profile picture
problem
for
with
the
this.
MoCast, by the way?
There is one.
No,
Oh
it's just the
wait,
letter
for the YouTube
T.
channel? Yeah. I
Yeah,
should probably just grab the one from the podcast feed and put it there. I don't know why I haven't done that.
yeah. I mean, wait, who made the thumbnail for Riley versus Ghosts?
Me.
It looks good,
Thank you.
kind of like better than normal.
Got to be backhanded.
Yeah. No, I
Looks like
fucking
dog
hate this
shit,
guy.
but less dog shit than usual.
Yeah.
We can boost
No,
her
man,
ego.
like Riley, what happened? What happened to you? You're doing these boring ass podcasts every day now. And like I was watching your scripted video about like the video called like admitting my mistakes or whatever, where you're like talking about all the things you used to hate that you love now. Like that video, that was some real shit. That was a great thing. You had a charismatic editor to help you, but either way, it was a very good script and you could put out content like that all the time instead of just like, putting
You see,
out
you
like
think I can,
a
but I
podcast
can't.
for
I'm
every
I'm one I'm one
stranger.
of those individuals who has an idea like that like once every 2 years. Like I'll try to write a script every once in a
Just try to
while.
force them out, man. I'm working on a scripted video, okay?
Yeah, okay, you've been saying that for like 3 years, Demigloom, so why don't you step off of me?
I'm just telling you, nobody gives a shit about my scripted videos, and my scripted videos weren't that good. Your scripted videos much better.
That's fair.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
all
that
the people
I
who make scripted videos like that always like post a video every 2 years anyway.
Yeah,
true.
because well, they're like Jason. They make like 4-hour videos. Wait, does Violet really know Jason like that?
He's been
Like I've
on
talked
like
to
the
Jason.
mocast before, yeah.
Yeah.
I played some Deep Rock with Jason.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's right. You guys were playing Deep Rock. Isn't Jason cooler than Riley?
Isn't Jason cool with who?
No, just like
Oh,
cooler
isn't
than
Jason
you.
cool with you? I meant like, is it cool with Violet?
Oh yeah, Jason's cool with me.
Yeah.
Jason's cool with
I know
everyone.
Riley and
He doesn't
Jason have
hold
a falling
hanging
out.
out with me against anyone, but he just has something against me specifically.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened with that. I'm aware it happened. I don't really know what happened.
Well, Jason will make everybody aware that it happened, but nobody aware of why.
Is that what I do that too? But does Jason also do that?
Yeah, he doesn't really. I don't want to really get into it
Yeah, I mean
because
that's how I want it to be. I don't want this shit. I don't want to turn it into fucking internet blood sports. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
like he's just like he doesn't really care if other people hang out with you. He's just like he doesn't like you.
Oh,
That's fair.
oh, I do look
Fuck
back
you,
on our.
you little piece of shit.
I was wondering if you played that or if like somebody joined the call with that as their like join thing.
Oh, wait, why is there a setting on Discord that makes it play a soundboard sound every time you join the call? That's really stupid.
Because it's funny.
Because they always pick like the puke sound or something.
Keemstar
I don't mind
has
stuff
the
like that.
sound, the button that he presses. It's great. You know that
Some people
sound he
join with
makes
like a
where it
fucking
goes do do
full
do do
15
do
second
do.
sound.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, some people will join with like a literal like max. I think it's like 15 seconds or something.
That's a
Max soundboard,
wild
and
max. It should
that
be
shit
like
pisses me off.
2, not 15.
It's like 10 or 15. It's too long,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there just
It
like
should
waiting for it to
be
end.
like a couple seconds or like no limit.
No limit.
Yeah,
Demigloom
no limit.
Demigloom just
Play
joins
an
the
entire
call and like,
NPR episode and then
yeah.
just mute and deafen yourself.
Saying that about me, Demigloom. I
Saying what
think
about you?
that my podcasts are boring. Why don't you fucking step up with that? Because I don't think so, and there are people who don't think so, and I enjoy making the content that I
I
make.
just think you need a little more quality over quantity. That's all.
People do quality and quantity all the time.
Okay, of course that's how you respond to that.
Who does quality and quantity?
Anyone who has a fucking daily show like this who is popular. It's all
Yeah,
over the
name one.
place. I don't want to name one. Because the only ones I
So
can
you admit
name
it's a
are
daily show too.
Monday through Friday. Take weekends off.
Jimmy Kimmel, look at that guy.
Yeah, he was doing great until he got destroyed.
No, ratings were bad. He got canceled for bad ratings. Okay, that's all it
Oh,
was.
of course. Yeah. I'm sure. That's exactly what happened. If he was gonna get fired for ratings, fire him for ratings. I don't like when they make like excuses to fire people. It really boils my beans. Like fucking just fire them for the reason that you're firing them. It's not working
Jimmy
out.
Fallon, he's
Your
next.
show sucks.
Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, they're next. Watch out.
South Park is next, man.
You think we're gonna lose South Park out of this?
It might have to go indie for a little bit. I'm sure some other major studio will buy it.
Even though the episode in question Charlie Kirk loved, adored.
They took it down,
Who knows?
and I don't think that was their choice.
Exactly. Like it's really unfortunate. That one in particular, because I know that he specifically liked that episode. I've seen clips of him talking about it. It's like he would not want that episode pulled. He would not want any of this. That's why it feels so like fucked. Because I know
No,
he was
I'm pretty sure he told Ben Shapiro, Dennis Prager, and everybody else on the fucking right-wing manosphere. I'm pretty sure he personally told them all, if I ever die, if I ever die at one of these dangerous campus events, I want you to exploit the shit out of my death and generate as much sympathy for our cause as you possibly can from it.
no, that
I don't-
part is
I don't-
correct.
motherfucker.
That part is
That-
correct. The part where they're on a war against freedom of speech, which is something that Charlie Kirk stood for. The fact that they're trying to get like
Oh,
a South Park episode deleted that he liked, like things that Charlie advocated for, they're fighting against. You would think when someone becomes a martyr, you become more passionate about their cause. But instead, they were like, well, I guess he was wrong. Now it's time to destroy the liberals.
yeah.
Yeah, someone like someone was interviewing Trump and threw like a Charlie Kirk quote at him about like freedom of speech, and Trump was like, "Well, I don't think he'd be saying that if he were here right now." What do you mean?
Wait, is Stupid Rainbow Harry Otter?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. So I'm reading these. These What are these texts? Stewie from Family Guy loading a sniper gif. Believing minorities are to blame and advocating gun violence isn't an opinion. You are actually inciting hate. And that's why your bitch racist ass gets shot. So next time you want to bitch out about not saying the N-word, no, you probably will not get to see the next day at least. Retard. White,
Gonna kill
fat,
me.
ugly, weird beard, redneck, country bumpkin,
Oh
no
no, he's talking
education,
about Mo. Okay.
insane, miserable old
That's the
man.
weird
Fuck the
part is that
mustache.
it's like a Mo rant that like devolves into a Charlie rant that like re-evolves into a Mo rant.
Loops back around.
And you're like, who is he talking about? What is he talking about? Because I was gonna side with Mo. I was gonna be like, yeah, this is like actually crazy behavior. But then Mo started being crazy too, and I was like, okay, well, I can't side with Mo on this.
What did Bo say that was crazy?
I mean, look at his replies in there.
Oh, okay. Do either of you guys watch the show Community?
I
No,
have.
I've been seeing clips lately. They're starting to incept me.
I think Mo is literally Pierce from Community.
He is, yeah.
He's literally the same guy. You aren't
Old
gonna
man
do
yells at cloud.
shit, you worthless social trend chasing loser. I'm gonna do more just to spite you. Get Canadian healthcare. Get on meds, nut job.
Oh, that was what Mo said in response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get Canadian healthcare.
And then
At
Mo's like
Most Gaming,
pleading with
stop
Riley,
removing
like,
my comments, you
please.
fat loser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like,
Mo's like pleading with Riley, like, please stop talking to this guy. He's gonna shoot a school, and then you're gonna be responsible for it. Blood's gonna be
I
on your
imagine this
hands,
guy's
Riley.
just like,
Harry
you
Otter's
are
gonna be
fat,
the
fucking retard.
Harry Otter's gonna be the next spicy salts. It's only a matter of time.
Oh my god, no. He's gonna kidnap Mo. Oh, Mo.
So the moral of the story, according to Demigloom, is this all sucked and the show is boring, and that's the bottom
No,
line.
no. No, this is fun. This is fun.
No,
This is a
not
good
Okay.
just
idea.
this show.
Yeah, just all the shows in general, everything I ever make.
No, I don't think all your shows suck. I just think that, like, in your attempt to maximize, you're putting out some stuff that's, like, kind of unremarkable every now and then. And I feel like if you put more of your eggs into fewer baskets, you would be able to have, like, more consistently, like, really funny shows.
I think most of like the thing about this show is like I don't have a co-host. Like that's why this show has inconsistent quality. Is like I try to make a show, and sometimes people happen to show up, and I make a good show, and then sometimes nobody shows up, and I have to do like a React content stream, and the only person I can talk to is maybe Redox, and it's lesser. But I try to make a good show anyway, and I think I've had good moments, but it's just a rough position to be in. Megazord Radio is great. Fuck you. People like Power Rangers. People would listen to a Power Rangers podcast if they liked Power Rangers. And I think
No, I'm
as a
just saying, I was just gonna say, chill out, man. I was just gonna say
okay,
that guy looks like Gypsy Crusader,
okay.
doesn't he?
I'm sorry, Megazord Radio is like one of my most precious babies. I thought you were about to shit on it. And I was ready to defend.
No.
We made it through. How many episodes of Ben 10 are there? I think we've officially reviewed more Power Rangers than there is Ben 10.
Nice.
Reviewed like 70 episodes of Power Rangers.
That's yeah. We did not even get close to that in Ben 10. We got like
No.
13 episodes in. Brony Initiation Podcast was only 10 episodes too, but it felt like such a longer era than like 10 weeks.
Well, yeah, because
I think we had
we missed weeks.
yeah.
And then Omnitrix Radio, I think that had 13.
Yeah.
And then TransFat had 14. We beat it by 1.
Yeah.
That you see, I would love to be doing a good show called the Trans Fat Experience, but then you killed it in the night. You stuck into its room. You put a fucking one of those like cords around it that people use to saw people's heads off by the neck. You fucking assassinated it in the night.
Yeah, man, because we were fighting, and then I realized my life was a little bit better without having to do another weekly podcast. Because I had more time to spend with my friends and my partner and work.
It's just like it hurts me that like I value working with you so much and you can't even justify like 1 or 2 hours of your time per week for that. Like you have such a
It's more than that because of editing. And I don't want to put out anything that's going to be unedited or, no offense, edited by you.
well, it was a live show, Demigloom. It was a stream that
Yeah,
nobody
and I
edited.
guess I wasn't really believing in it. I feel like it could have been a lot more than that, but in order to make it much more than that, I would have had to commit so much more time. I have to give it Turning Point GSA levels of energy, and at
Do
this
you just
point, like
hate live podcasts? Because like
dude,
I feel like we had a pretty good live podcast.
it was scuffy, man.
Yeah, we had bad nights, but like I'd say probably out of the 14 episodes we produced, like 10 of them are
Dude, why are you
bangers.
arguing with me? I know what I want, man. You're trying to argue with me about what I need. I don't need another weekly podcast, okay? I can barely get Turning Point GSA out once a month as the way my life is right now.
It's just
It
And
wouldn't
I
be
can't
fun.
let that be any more the case.
I just miss you, Debbie Gloom, and it upsets me.
Yeah, I miss
And
you
you
too,
come in
man.
here and you shit on my podcast, and I'm like, yeah, they'd be great if you were on them. This is me trying to do
Fail.
good without my fucking #1 collaborator.
All right, man. We'll do something at some point, okay?
I'll try.
We're we spent that entire like couple years together during COVID, man. I'm never gonna turn my back on you.
And I
You could also
appreciate
just
But
like
that.
hang out.
But she doesn't answer the phone half the time either.
yeah,
Oh,
because you
okay.
call me all the time.
I'll call
Oh,
you all the
veto?
time. We haven't talked
No, that's
since
not
we
true.
haven't talked this month at all. This is the first time we've been in a voice call this entire month that's almost over.
Not true.
That is true. Go look at the last call we were in, August 31st.
Oh, okay, okay, dude.
Already
One
getting the
day.
receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah, this month is almost
August
over,
31st.
Demigloom.
It's the 19th, man. It's mid-December.
December.
I'm sorry, mid-September.
Yeah, I tend to
Sorry, I'm
talk
an
to my
idiot.
close friends more often than 2.5 weeks at a time. And it makes me sad when we don't
Alright,
achieve
man.
that.
I'm sorry. Dude, I'm busy. I'm
This is
sorry,
your
man. I'm
this is your
busy.
unemployed friend. I need to talk to you every day.
I
Bestie,
don't
where
call her
are you?
every day. That's insane to claim. When do
Bestie, please, where are you?
I called her 3 days ago. And then
Look, you're gonna have to
and
start
then the last time
drinking
I
your
called her
your
was
own
the day
milk.
we talked.
You're gonna have
I
to pour yourself a glass of milk from the fridge from the cow, okay? Because you're not sucking on mommy's titties anymore.
okay.
Good show so far.
What the fuck off.
No, I'm actually kind of serious. Also, pay me for detour ahead.
His responsibility this time. Go mess with him.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
No, I'm not, because we were supposed to be splitting it the whole time, and it was just me paying you the whole time. So I told Alex, you're paying the last one. So go chase him down.
And then he fired you after this?
He didn't fire me. What?
Or no, I mean he fired me after this?
No. Well,
Because
yeah. Yeah, he's
because he
he's he's in a fucked financial situation. I was like, we need to start splitting her, or we need to let her go. And he was like, well, I can't afford to split her, so I guess we'll let her go. And I'm like, okay, but we already sent her an episode, so I paid the whole time. You're paying the last paycheck.
Dude, can you just pay me and then force him to pay you back? Because I don't want to pry the last $40 out of that man's hand. I want you to be my Franklin, you know,
I don't have the
from
ability
GTA
to be your
5.
Franklin.
Come on, man. I want my money, and I know I'm not gonna get it from Alex. Not anytime soon.
Listen,
Well,
I
you've got to pay.
Don't
You've
make
got to
me
pay
have
your
to hurt because
employees,
mommy and
Riley.
daddy are
Demigloom,
fighting.
I took care of you the whole time when it was supposed to be both of us. I stepped up. I need him to do a little bit. I'm sorry, but I need him to do it because I cannot do it.
You can't do it temporarily and then make him pay you back.
No,
This
because
is bullshit.
I don't want to chase him down. It's not my.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so you don't want to change it up. So I have to? I have to be the victim of your guys' stupid mistake?
Yes.
Well,
Typical employer.
remember
We'll
earlier on you
talk.
were
We'll
like,
figure
"Wait,
it
I'm
out.
never a shitty friend to you."
We'll talk. We'll figure it out. I don't want to talk about what position I'm in on stream, Demigloom, but it's not a good one.
All right, man.
And on that, Jim, Lolcow Nobodies. Thanks for listening, folks.
All right, bye.
And now we all have to shut up for 30 seconds so that the VOD is complete. Because YouTube fucking sucks.
Just mute your audio devices.
No, I mean, I can.
No, this is. It'll just cut out in like the middle of one of our sentences.
Yeah,
That's like high quality podcast
you
material.
know, at this
Baba
point,
booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
at this point, we've been fucking around for enough time.